Hello, YouTube friends. My name is Vintage Samples, and this is my first video. I decided, since it is the holidays and I have such a large collection, that I'm going to do some feature videos on different sections of my house and kind of give some background information if I know where I got the piece from, or a little bit about some of my favorite pieces. I wanted to start with my Santa Claus buffet here in my dining room. I have quite a bit of Santas that I have put on this buffet. It kind of starts over here. There's some very unique ones, as you can see. I particularly like this guy here with the blue eyes. I found him years ago. Have these Noel girls here. They were a find on eBay. I have been collecting for about 25 years. So a lot of these things I purchased years ago before they went up in value. I also do a lot of private purchasing through estates. My sister is the proprietor of Miss Ruth's Time Bomb in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. So we got a lot of house calls, and I do a lot of purchasing of items there. I also work part-time for an auction house, so while I'm there, I'm also buying. So pretty much my paycheck goes right back into the auction house. This little wallet Christmas card here, I just put on the buffet the other day. That I got at the auction house the other night, sitting on top of my Holt Howard dish. I've received some of these bobblehead planners as gifts over the years. There's just a lot of really unique guys. There's a couple of these little mustache Santas that I think are a riot. Over here, we have this girl holding Santa's head. I get a 50-50 mixed reaction on that one because some people think it's morbid, some people think it's hilarious. I just kind of like it. We have a couple guys up here on a tin, and then a couple guys down here. This is one of my dear friend Amanda. She has a business called Modulation Designs, and as we go through the house and look at different things, I'll feature some of her items. She does amazing stuff, and she jokes around with me and says some months I pay her student loans because I buy so much from her. But she's so talented at what she does, so I always love to support her, and I support small businesses. This big Santa planner here, I have these amazing made in Japan trees that I acquired a couple years ago. I have a larger one and a smaller one, so they always get kind of tucked in here. And there's a Pez dispenser. This little fireplace has my Christmas bell collection on it. Now that does have a plug in the back to light up. I don't have it lit up, but I do tend to put it out there just to have those little guys sitting on, and the bells. It's a great display piece. Again, lots of little figurines and planners. Santa on the candy cane, he's one of my favorites. This little ceramic tree here, which I love, doesn't give off a whole lot of light as you can see, but it's amazing. So just wanted to point that out. I will scan up here. We do have this large ceramic wall tree that I acquired probably about 20 years ago, and I've had it there. I don't have it turned on today, but it lights up beautifully. So all sorts of great, interesting things. This is just one of many displays. So as we go along, I'll be glad to show you more. We will just scan over here. This is one of my most prized possessions. It is about a 3.5 foot bottle brush tree in turquoise. I have some mercury glass grapes around the bottom of it. The tree itself, I purchased at an auction here locally about 6 years ago. I sat through the entire auction with a pile of stuff, of course, that I bought. This was in the corner of the basement in a plastic bag. I asked the auctioneer if he would sell it. He said sure, and I paid a whopping $2 for it, and I absolutely love it. I also have Santa down here on this amazing 1950s chair that belonged to my grandmother. When I moved into my first house, she said I could have it. So it's been in my living room since then. It migrates into different places during the holidays because usually where it sits is where we put our big aluminum tree. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll be putting another one out here shortly for another section of the house. Again, I'm Vintage Samples. Make sure to like and follow me. I also have an Instagram and an eBay shop linked in my Instagram, so make sure you check everything out. Thanks.